Authorities in Minnesota are urgently searching for a gunman they say targeted two Democratic state lawmakers overnight, killing one and her husband, and wounding another lawmaker and his wife. Wink News reporter Anna Schechter has more from New York.
A massive search is underway for a gunman authorities say shot and killed Minnesota Democratic state lawmaker Melissa Hortman and her husband Mark in their Brooklyn Park home. Officials say the suspect also shot and wounded Democratic State Senator John Hoffman and his wife Yvette at their home about 9 miles away. The FBI released this photo that appears to show the suspect standing at Hoffman's door, wearing a mask and dressed like a police officer.
Today we are asking for the public's help at this point in time in locating Vance Luther Bolter, who is a 57-year-old white male who is 6 feet 1 inches tall, 220 pounds, with brown hair and brown eyes.
Governor Tim Walz spoke about the attack that has sent shockwaves across the nation.
My good friend and colleague, Speaker Melissa Hortman, and her husband Mark were shot and killed early this morning in what appears to be a politically motivated assassination.
Police say the suspect was last seen Saturday morning wearing a tan cowboy hat with a dark shirt or coat.
Do not approach him. You should consider him armed and dangerous, and you should call 911 immediately with the information.
At one point after the shootings, officers encountered the suspect at Hortman's home. He opened fire and got away. Investigators towed a vehicle disguised with police lights and a police license plate from the home. Anna Schechter, CBS News.
On camera, dressed like a police officer, driving a police SUV, and is director of security patrols and services. The suspect, last seen fleeing on foot, law enforcement knows that he has training that makes him different from the rest. I spoke to Richard Kolka, Wink News security expert, about how Bolter's background changes law enforcement's search.
This person had an extensive experience in security, in patrols, and in law enforcement, both domestically and overseas. Makes him a very tough cat to catch. It's possible that he may have planned for an escape. So while they immediately would have looked in a very small area, as the hours have gone by, that area that they have to search has expanded.
Tonight, Bolter is still on the run, still considered armed and dangerous, and it's possible that he could have left the Twin Cities area. Wink News will continue to follow this national story and keep you updated both on TV and online.
And of course, former President Joe Biden also spoke on the overnight shootings. On X, he wrote, quote, "We must give hate and extremism no safe harbor, and we must all unite against political violence as a nation." He goes on to say he and former First Lady Jill Biden are sending strength to those who were affected by this senseless tragedy.
Florida Congressman Greg Steube also chimed in. On X, he said political violence is evil, un-American, and must be condemned without hesitation. My prayers are with the victims and their loved ones today. He also says he's grateful for law enforcement working around the clock.